Fleeing the flood. Mother shook awake 7-year-old Keem. "Wake up," she said. "It's raining really, really hard. It's dirty here. Let's go up to the second floor." Keem had been sound asleep, and she groggily opened her eyes. Water was swirling around on the dirt floor of the house. She could hear rain pounding against the house. Lightning was flashing. Keem obediently got up and followed Mother to the bamboo ladder leading to the second floor. The man and woman who owned the house stood near the ladder on the second floor. They invited Mother and Keem to come up to escape the rising floodwaters in the small village in Myanmar. Mother told Keem to climb up first. At the top, Keem saw the man and woman and their 2 small girls. Keem dearly loved Esther, who was 3 years old, and Muin, who was only a few months old. She fed and bathed the girls as part of her work. When Esther didn't eat all her rice and fried shrimp, Keem was allowed to finish the food. But Mother wouldn't allow her to eat the shrimp. She said that the Bible teaches that shrimp is unclean. Mother worked as housekeeper for the family. She washed their clothes, cooked their meals, and fetched water in a bucket from the lake so they could drink and take baths. The man and woman, who lived on the second floor with their little girls, were too poor to pay Mother. Instead, they allowed her and Keem to live on the first floor and to eat their food. Keem had never been to school. Now the rain was falling, and little Esther and Muin were crying. They were frightened. The rickety bamboo house shook as if it might fall at any moment. Suddenly, the plastic windows on the second floor blew away in a gust of wind. A mighty whine tore off the roof. The pounding rain immediately soaked Keem. She saw the floodwaters were rising rapidly and had nearly reached the second floor of the house. She could not swim. None of them knew how to swim. What would happen next? Mother prayed. "Dear God, if you save my daughter and me from this storm, I will give my daughter to you and believe that you will take us to a better place, the United States," she said. Mother repeated the prayer many times. Keem also prayed. The man and woman prayed. After a while, the rain stopped. But the 2 families were stranded on the second floor as they waited for the water to go away. They had no food or electricity. It was impossible to build a fire. They waited 7 long days. Finally, they were able to leave the house. Somehow, they had survived. Mother thanked God for answering their prayers. 3 years later, God answered Mother's prayers in a special way when she and Keem were able to move to the United States as refugees. Keem was 10, and she had never attended school. Mother kept praying, and Keem ended up studying at a Seventh-day Adventist school in the U.S. state of Georgia. Children like you helped make it possible. Keem was able to study at the Adventist school thanks to a 13th Sabbath offering that helped refugee children in the United States and Canada. Part of this quarter's 13th Sabbath offering will again help refugee children. Thank you for planning a generous offering.